borrow this money, from outside. So you will not come and say they stole Nigerian money. They borrow it and share it, and then leave the debt for you and I. That's what is going on here. This is somebody all of us know his antecedent in Lagos. And you think when he gets to Abuja, he will become a saint overnight. It can never happen.
But Barrister Darlington, contrary to what you're saying, the president celebrated his birthday on Saturday. Yesterday, there was further celebration during the Eid, by the way, to be sick and flown to France. But miraculously, he resurfaced yesterday. They eulogized him. Even the communication minister eulogized him. They said, in fact, according to the communication minister, that the president is the best president, like President Bola Tinubu is the best president in the whole of Africa right now. So if he's not doing something good, why so much eulogy? Barrister, what is funny in what I just said? Sir?
The best president in Africa.
That was what his minister for communication said.
Who appointed him as minister?
The president.
Oh, so case closed. If they don't praise him, who would they praise? Did they not do the same thing to Buhari? Was there anything they did not call Buhari while he was on office? Meanwhile, this man was just there doing nothing. Doing nothing. The other one said that Tinubu saved Nigeria from total collapse. But they didn't tell us whom he inherited a dead economy from. They will not mention his name.
But to be fair, they've mentioned a couple of times that the economy was worse under the past administration and they inherited a very bad economy. To be fair to them.
That is not how to call it. Say under Buhari.
To mention the former president's name.
Yes. Don't just pass. When you hear past government, it may look as if they are calling PDP.
Okay.
But they are very
But we know the current past government is still APC government.
No, when you say past, it may include the PDP. They don't want to be specific. There was never a time they said Buhari destroyed this economy. They will never mention his name. Rather, past government. Who was that past government?
So, Barrister, so why do you think, what is the rationale between not mentioning the former president's name? Was it because he told people not to disturb him when he left office?
No.
That he was heading to Dara, or probably Niger, although he has issues with his relations in Niger now?
No, the thing is that the Tinubu will not feel comfortable mentioning the name of the man he helped to become president in Nigeria. He has always told us how he helped people to become whatever. This one that is a colossal failure, he wouldn't mention his name. But tomorrow, I was the one that helped him to become president. I was the one that helped him. You don't know that you did in Nigeria a disservice by helping such a person to become president of Nigeria. Is it not a disservice you did to Nigeria? Now, what he did in office, the shame cannot allow them to talk. So anybody praising Tinubu is just embarrassing himself. Because even the man you are praising, he knows that he's not worthy to be praised. He knows. I'm telling you, we'll be wondering, what are these people talking about? Me that is struggling for credibility, they are still praising me.
You said the president is struggling for credibility.
Serious struggle for credibility.
I don't know if we have much time, but I would have loved you to expatiate a bit on that.
I won't waste your time on this. Okay. For somebody who came into office and things collapsed under his watch, is that a good compliment? For somebody with type of record and baggages.
I remember there was a time it was rumored that a certain U.S. company was trying to launder image of president.
Good. And he paid $2.7 million or so. So with this kind of record,
to People's Gazette,
does he have a good record? He doesn't have.
All right, Barrister,
he doesn't.
Let's move to River State now, where since the weekend, a lot has been happening in River State, from the former governor, who is currently the FCT minister, being rumored to be dead, to the head of service, immediate ex-head of service, accusing Fubara in a media interview or in a press briefing that he was the principal.
Imagine, you carried out a crime, willy-nilly, only for you to come report yourself 2 years after, and you want anybody to believe you. No, it is belated. You will go and answer for your crime. Now that you have owned up, at least let us start from you. Let's prosecute you first. let us prosecute
But Barrister,
him.
do you think he was under duress, or do you think he made a
It is
statement under
obvious.
duress?
It is obvious the man is not himself. If not, the wife would not be raising such a land. Remember, it was when the wife raised her land that the man now came out. The man said, "Oh yeah, come and talk before this woman will put us into trouble."
And Barrister, remember, there was part of a video, that video footage that was circulating on social media. Before he started reading that statement about accusation of the suspended governor, there were voices in the background that was telling him, read from that message, read from the script I gave you. And so you obviously know that there are people behind the camera that was telling him something to, or what to do. So
is that not obvious? So what other excuse is anybody looking for? The man is seriously under duress, and they see him as a weak man. That's why they had to use him. That's the truth.
So Barrister, if he is under duress, like you said, or he was under duress, what is the point for all of this?
They want to use him to actualize their evil plan.
Is it to extend the state of emergency further than 6 months, or to arrest the suspended governor?
No, to now prosecute the governor. Yes, for things he never did. That's the truth. They are looking for a way to make sure Fubara does not come back to office. That's the truth. Why do you think they remove all the democratic structures in Rivers State government? To pave way for this sole administrator to do their bidding. But the Rivers people I know will not allow this to happen. No.
But does a sole administrator have that such power constitutionally?
He doesn't. Seriously, he doesn't. I said right now there are two governments in Nigeria. One is the military government heading Rivers State. One is Tinubu heading the rest of the 35 states. That is the truth, because that man is acting like a typical military administrator. He is on his own.
He's a retired military man.
He's on his own now, doing whatever he likes. Nobody to checkmate him, nobody to advise him, nobody to...
So between Wike's camp and Fubara's camp, who is this state of emergency favoring, or is he not favoring any of the parties? Because it looks like the man is making decisions on his own, or decisions that are not even favoring any of the parties.
Yes, I think now Rivers Wike have lost, because the evil plan he had in mind did not come to pass. And with the pressure on Tinubu, Wike has brought so much problem on Tinubu's administration. That's the truth. I think Tinubu is looking for a way to remove him from office. I'm not joking. Tinubu is not comfortable with what Wike have done so far and the embarrassment he has brought him. So he may be looking for a way now to excuse Wike out of his cabinet. That is the truth. Because if he does not, and they continue with this infamy in Rivers State, it will boomerang. Mark my word, it will boomerang at a point in time. And when it boomerang, Tinubu may not handle it.
All right, Barrister, let's look at the issues of the mob attack in Uromi in Edo State, Barrister Darlington. Some northern heads, Fulani accent, condemn what has happened.
I mean that they are hunting, because hunting can come in different forms. So you can be hunting human beings and you think the animal. Because I've been wondering, where is the forest, the thick forest for hunting in Rivers State? If they say they are going to fish, I was okay, because that is one thing that Rivers State have in a large quantity. But forest, the river, the body of waters in that vicinity have taken over their land. So what you have more is water everywhere. It's a riverine area. That's why I call it River State.
Are the Fulani people known for hunting?
In fact, that is one of the things that
we know that they are mostly herders.
Exactly. That was the thing I really interrogated. So all this is the cover up for other wicked and nefarious activities.
Like what?
Like going to areas, killing people and taking over their land. I mean, we saw it in Benue, we saw it in Plateau. So it is part of their game plan.
But Barrister, remember that a couple of weeks ago, women in Enugu protested. They were crying that these people, herdsmen, were killing them, raping them, destroying properties. I wonder why the government didn't take action on that.
No, they won't take action. That's what I'm telling you. I say it will get to a point where the government may be forced to take action. Maybe it may be too late. Maybe that time the people will not revolt because everybody is seeing what is going on. That a particular ethnic group is being pampered. They've been licensed to kill. That's why they carry gun at will and nobody challenge them. They have been licensed to kill all over Nigeria. Are you telling me that this thing will continue and people will not react? It's not possible. It's a question of time. People will not say, okay, since people cannot protect us, let us protect ourselves. Anybody we see carrying gun is a dead meat. That's the truth. Because the government ought to have disarmed them in the first place. When they were passing along the road, you mean the police and all the people on the road, they didn't check their car to know, what they are carrying and all that. They didn't check their cars, Abi. You saw a group of people like that, and you did not suspect anything.
They said they were in a Dangote truck. You know how they mount on top of the trucks?
They always use it as a cover-up, yes. The one that landed in Imo State, that was the same way they packed them in a truck and go and dump them there. So,
but there should also be right to freedom of movement, Barrister Darlington.
Not when you are coming to my house to kill me now. We saw it in Benue when they were coming. We thought they came for peace. All of a sudden, now took over part of Benue. So their movement is no longer something that can be guaranteed. Because they are not moving for anything good. They are moving for problems. They are moving for trouble. They are moving for destruction. They are moving for killing. So, is that what you want to allow? You cannot allow somebody to come to your land and kill you and take over your land now. And you say there's freedom of movement.
So, Barrister, you're saying the vigilantes were right by mobbing these people?
Well, if they have taken action, then the government should ask themselves, where were they? I ask you here. If the security agencies have taken care of these boys or these people while they were on the road, I don't think they were died the day they died. I don't think so. Nobody side that truck. Nobody stopped them. Because it's Dangote, therefore, it must be free movement.
And the sad thing is we have quite high number of roadblocks by security agencies on every highway in Nigeria, especially in the southern part of Nigeria. Like in Southeast, you will not pass like a 2-post without seeing a roadblock, a military or police roadblock, searching people. So I wonder what happened that day, and I wonder why the truck wasn't searched.
That day was not the only day. I said these people have been given license to kill. That's why nobody apprehends them. They do it with so much impunity and arrogance. Is it only in Edo State? All over Nigeria, these guys are everywhere, killing, raping, maiming, destroying properties, and nobody say anything. Are you telling me that one day the people will not react? They will react too. They will react.
So you're saying the people have begun, but they are beginning to revolt.
Of course.
They are taking laws into their own hands by protecting themselves.
Of course, since government cannot do that, so you can't blame them. You cannot blame them. No matter where you take them now, do you think they are regretting their action? The answer is no.
But Barrister, the killers of Deborah Samuel has not been found. We saw pictures, videos of those people.
No, they have been
in one breath, they said, oh, they've been arrested, but we haven't seen them being arraigned. We haven't seen a single photo of this group of boys being arraigned in the court whatsoever. So it's not even clear if they are arrested or not. But people are asking and seeking for the arrest of people who did what they did in Uromi, which is quite reasonable. If you kill people, you shouldn't take laws into your hand. If you kill a life, you take a life. You should pay for it. But it has to be balanced.
Now, the people that killed Deborah Samuel, they are well known. They are fellow students in that school. Their faces are not hidden. They were captured in camera. But they cannot be arrested. But what they have done now, they have done a very good job for the Muslim faith.
And they also said, sorry to cut you short, Barrister Darlington, their argument when this mob attack in Uromi happened, their argument is they are differentiating it. They said Deborah was killed, was lynched because she blasphemed their prophet. It was because of blasphemy. So it looks like it is okay to kill somebody because of blasphemy. And it's not okay to kill somebody or to mob people, certain people, because you're trying to protect yourself and these people from this region have been destroying and killing you people. Isn't it hypocrisy, Barrister Darlington?
More than hypocrisy. That is why I have been saying it, that one day the people that are bearing this brunt, they will tell you that enough is enough, and let me see what you are going to do. The police will be overwhelmed, the army will be overwhelmed, because the people have decided to die once. And let me tell you, all over the world, no army can withstand the people's anger. No army. All over the world, no army can withstand the people's anger. So anybody thinking that they can continue to suppress the people, that person had better go and think twice. Because the day this thing will boil over, answers will be a child's play. I'm telling you, answers will be a child's play. If you have taken over the farmland, taken over their homes, and these people are in IDP camp. Because
you're nomadic in nature, according to them. Thank you so much,
The world
Barrister.
has moved on. There's nothing like it's their culture. If it's your culture, then why not wander into the desert? Why not face outside?
It's a dry land, Barrister.
No, people are living there.
All right, thank you, sir.
There is life there. Let them go there. Or let them stroll into Niger State. They have a very vast land there. A state that is the size of the entire Southwest. Is it a joke? Look at the size. So whatever they are looking for, they can see it in that place.